Everybody know who Hassan Campbell is. From now on, from 2026 until infinity, we're going to refer to Hassan Campbell as Haram Campbell. Fat Joe just diss fire. We're going to listen to the video, though. Check it out.
Radio. Good morning, Vietnam. We're not talking about the podcast that actually had followers. A bunch of losers, bums that think that they critique, they never did a song, they this. The bums, the dirty section. So there's a king bum. There's a... Listen, there's a king of the dirty section. Yo, Jada, yo, listen, there's a king of the dirty...
Hey, yo, Fat Joe said there is a king bum. He didn't say it was a king of the dirty section. He said it was a king bum. He's been the king for a few years now. You the king bum because you got fish in your backyard. You think you rich, but you got his fish in your backyard.
Some of you still living in tenement buildings with fire. You could put the fire, the ladder down the side of your building so the fire department could climb up. You in a tenement building, projects. No disrespect to anybody that still lives beyond the poverty line, because more than 80% of the people in America is under the poverty line. But Fat Joe just told y'all, financially made it. I'm the king bum. So all of the rest of you're bums to him.
All the rest of us is bums to him. Listen, man, speak for yourself. Me personally, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm new to the dirty side, if that's what you want to call it or not. It's a New York thing. I'm from New York. Don't ever play yourself. One thing for certain, two things for sure. If you the king of the bum section and you living good, salute to you. But did you hear what Fat Joe said? Forget all that other shenanigans. Did you hear what he said?
AM radio. Good morning, Vietnam.
I can't speak for you or nobody else. But there's only one person in this section that uses that right there. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. What it do? It's your boy TW. Back at it again with another one. And yes, we are most definitely uncensored. We got some things going on. Don't ever play yourself. It's like I always tell you. Wouldn't be news and or content if we had some things going on. Now, would it be? Listen, man, Fat Joe, I don't even know what to say. When you think people ain't watching, they be watching. Because, quite frankly, he just said some things up on him and Joe and Jada's podcast, which were true. Take me per se. Small channel, just opening, not been really pushed that much, blah, blah, blah. What, king bum? Yo, listen, New York thing, dirty sector, I'm wrapped up in it. I don't really care at the end of the day. I'm here to make it do what it do. I enjoy doing what I do. And I'm pretty sure once we get more acquainted, you're going to enjoy it as well. But did you hear what he said?
We call that shit AM radio. Good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam. Now, I just had to shout that out once again because I'm happy. Me personally, I don't give a goddamn about none of that other stuff he was talking about. Doesn't really affect me none personally because, yeah. Anyway, some people, it did affect more than others. You got good old Zip saying he talking about Hassan Campbell. You got Hassan Campbell who's telling the truth. Could he be talking about all of us in this section, including me now that I'm on these YouTube streets and or internet avenues? Or is he talking about a certain group of individuals in particular? I don't know. I ain't Fat Joe, and I can't speak for him. Only he know what he meant by what he said. But we're going to let these people assume they know what they talking about because they think they Fat Joe in his mind. So let's continue with the show. That way, you can see exactly what I'm talking about, and we can make our reference from there. Make sure you stay to the end. Get a real update. Let's continue, shall we? Yes, we shall.
In this video, we'll be talking about Fat Joe dissing Hassan Campbell. Yeah, but before we get into the video, do me a favor. Start off on the like button, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I drop these videos. All right, so boom, check it. Fat Joe just dissed Hassan Campbell, you heard? Yeah, he violated. Hold on. I'm going to let you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know who Hassan Campbell is. From now on, from 2026 until infinity, we're going to refer to Hassan Campbell as Haram Campbell. Fat Joe just diss fire out of this nigga. We're going to listen to the video, though. Check it out.
AM radio. Good morning, Vietnam. We're not talking about the podcast that actually had followers. A bunch of losers, bums that think they know shit, they critique, they never did a song, they this. The bums, the dirty section. So there's a king bum. There's a listen, there's a king of the dirty section. Yo, Jada, yo, listen, there's a king of the dirty.
Hey, yo, Fat Joe said there is a king bum. He didn't say it was a king of the dirty section.
In actuality, he said both. He said there's a king bum and there's a king of the dirty section. This man can't comprehend something. He just literally said that. He said he didn't say there's a king of the dirty. What's wrong with you? Are you not hearing the same thing we just heard? Wow. Anyway.
You the king bum because you got fish in your backyard. You think you rich, but you ain't got shit. All you got is fish in your backyard. And a rich nigga is calling you a bum nigga. See, the rich nigga, you been out here your whole life with these niggas. You grew up out here in the streets with these niggas. You had the same opportunities they got. You even had a better opportunity. You laid down with the nigga who coined the term, like he called this shit hip hop. You laid down and let that nigga do his little one.
Nah, yeah. Nah, he wildin'. He's out of line.
Ones and twos with you. You had a mean bum start. You was a groupie. You was on the cover of A Tribe Called Quest like this. You remember that, right? That's before Fat Joe, before Nas, before Jadakiss, before Cameron, before Uncle Murder, Tony Yayo, 50 Cent. That's like LL Cool J times. You was like this. You was all...
What is the five fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
Oh my goodness, yo, there's something wrong with this guy, yo. What is wrong with
already
him?
around. Letting niggas... Also, you let a nigga do all of that so you could take a picture like this. And now you on the internet, and niggas from your borough, where you supposed to be this stone cold killer, they calling you the king bum. And you trying to pass it off on me? Hold on. Green tea break.
Man, hold on. You gotta pause. I need a minute. Me personally, yo, he is diabolically funny. Oh my goodness. Let's continue.
You tried to pass that off on me? Talking about, oh, yo, Zip, congratulations, niggas. No, he talking about you. You the king bum. Yeah, you the king bum. Don't try to make it seem like he's dissing me. He dissed you. He called you the king bum. I got evidence. He said, we make these niggas think they don't even exist. Jadakiss is agreeing to that. Jadakiss be liking shit that I be doing and all of that on the internet, huh? I don't know if you know that or not. Fat Joe Mans is patched into what I got going on. I've been on Dog in the Yard podcast too. Like, I'm patched into what the Terror Squad got going on out here. I'm just saying, KO, them niggas is patched in with me. But you, the king bum, you the one that took offense to that. He didn't say your name. He didn't say Hassan Campbell. He didn't say your name. Hate dogs will holler. Just like when Cam put the post up. Niggas ain't got no, and the renters do, but they talking about me. Jim Jones get in the comment section, yo, you soft, nigga. He was talking about Jim Jones. After a while, yo, listen, I got video, you trying to turn the heat on, nigga. You all the landlord. All right, so you was talking about Jim Jones, but before that, he just put a post up. He could have been talking about a broad. He could have been talking about a broad that was asking for some money and all of that, and he ain't give it to her. Now she on the phone talking about him to another broad.
I can't hold you. He's not lying. He's not lying.
I don't know who he was talking about. Until the nigga Jim Jones got in the comment section and said something, and niggas made it known for a fact that that's who he was talking about, then we never knew who he was talking about. It was conjecture. Look at you. Nigga said the king bum. And you was like, he talking about me. Because it resonated. I can't tell if that nigga's talking about me or not. I'm telling you, it don't really resonate. Because I know I wasn't even talking about you. I said that your man.
You heard him? He said you took it to heart because it resonated. Ooh, those is deep words. Resonated. It hit you here in the heart. I know it's talking about me. Ooh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was some funny. What in the yo, man? You can't tell me that was hilarious. But he said some really valid thing. Absolutely. When a person makes a post about something, the average people, let's say us, we don't know who they're referring to. We don't know what they're talking about. It comes across the feed. We know it's a post. Till that person jumps under the post and says some things which acknowledges now, oh, you must have been the person they were talking about. Or they make a reply post. And that's what Mr. Campbell has done. He jumped out there, and that's why Zip saying what he said. That was the crossroads when he brought Jim Jones into it and Cameron making the post. Nobody knew who or what Cameron was talking about until Jim Jones said you soft. And then they found out, oh, his heat was off that. Oh, copy, cool. But now, me, I'm ecstatic. You already know why I'm ecstatic. If you don't know why I'm ecstatic, I don't care what Fat Joe says. It will never, ever, 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 ever bother me. Don't ever play yourself. Man,
We call that shit AM radio. Good morning, Viet.
So you can take things how you want to take it. I could have not said nothing. I could have been like, oh, wow, that's crazy. People out there might be thinking, he ain't talking about you. He could make a post right now and say, yo, check this out. Uncensored New York TV. Respectfully, I wasn't talking about your channel, this and that. I wouldn't even care. And quite frankly, I wouldn't believe it. Why would I believe something when you're saying a quote that's on my channel, which you tap into when you're at home, which is the dirty section, and you even watch people who are bums in the game with no and/or subscribers? I might be a lot of things, but I damn for sure ain't no idiot. But anyway, let's get to the song. Well, what did he call him? Hassan Campbell? And see what he had to say, shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's get
New Year's was great. We back at the show. I've been watching the Dirties. Now, yo, kids, no, when you home all day, no, tell you something. When you home all day, you gotta get on the YouTube and it's the dirty section, right? And what does that mean, Joe? They just talking everybody, mother, father, they jumping in, they hate everybody, right? We call it AM radio. Good morning, Vietnam. We're not talking about the podcast that actually have followers. A bunch of losers, bums that think they know critique, they never did a song, they this. The bums, the dirty section. So there's a king bum.
Let's stop it right there. Notice when Joe says, we're not talking about the ones who have followers. Did you hear that? I have followers. He's talking about you. So now he calls me the king bum. You hear that? The king bum.
quite frankly, you see, respectful. These two guys are at the level of now, when you speak upon them, it's taken as disrespect. You know, once they were just like me, seriously, new on YouTube, they was just as happy and or as ecstatic and grateful as I am to hear Good Morning Vietnam come out of a figure like Fat on his platform. Them two would have been happy to hear that, especially Hassan Campbell. As many quotes as he quote, think about it. He's at the point now, even when you quote something he quotes, if you don't mention his name after you quote it, it's a problem when you're at that level. Y'all don't get it? Stay tuned. Let's get
right.
Listen, there's a king of the dirty section. Yo, Jada, listen, there's a king of the dirty section. He's been the king for a couple years, right? You know, the type of nigga we don't even let him know he lives, like he exists, right? You know, you just gotta be
real quick. This goes back to what Zip just said. You heard him what you said, right? A king of the dirty section, a king bum. Something wrong with that man's comprehension where he didn't heard that. And then he got on the internet and actually said after he played it for us and we heard it, he didn't call king of the dirty section. Make him say what? We didn't just hear him say that?
Word. He talking flagrant about everybody. The man go and announce he came up.
Keep the money flowing. You don't need your TV getting turned off.
I'm going to be in the FM dial. I'm going to have a real podcast with real people backing them up. 1,000 podcasts, the dirty shit. They dragging this nigga through the mud. No, you can't leave the dirty section. That your mother's dish, your fault. I ain't nothing of that. He started that. So they coming at him when you see crabs in the barrel, that nigga trying to get out of the barrel, they keep pulling them.
We have to clear something up about these YouTube streets and or these internet avenues. The dirty section does not have 1,000 people. Stop mixing everybody into the no. If you're not from New York, where it started, how could you be a part of the dirty section? Make it make sense. Unless you jacking, you're part of the dirty section because you black, brown, whatever, low budget, just starting whatever content creator, and you just saying, oh yeah, I'm a part of that. No, you're not. If you're not from New York, you cannot be classified in the dirty section. Classify yourself under whatever the hell it is in your state. Call it dirty section Atlanta, Florida, Chicago, whatever. But the original name, the dirty section, is only classified people from New York. It just is what it is. I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules. Just got thrown up. I don't really mind because technically, don't ever play yourself.
This section, I've never seen it more in my life. They don't want this guy to come up. This is their man.
Don't do that, homo. Yeah, I came from doing years in prison to chilling with Black TV. Can you give me in for a second, please? He's for the peoples. I don't give what anybody say. Disrespect him, I'm wilding out. I co-sign it. Y'all already know from the hood. He's for the people.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that. I think that it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Tony Yayo. Salute to Hassan Campbell. We got a Harlem legend in the building. We got Uncle Murder in the building. And we don't put this in the comment section. Y'all already know. Everything's up.
Yo, listen, let me ask you a question, man.
Go ahead.
How does it feel to be out of that jail cell?
Listen, it feels great. I'm eating duck neck with Tony Yayo. I'm eating duck neck. I never had duck neck and fried Campbell soup. I never even know you could fry.
When did he get released from prison? Simple question. Because Mr. Campbell just asked him, how does it feel to be out of a jail cell? Hasn't he been home like 8 years? What do you mean, how does it feel to be out of... What? Nigga been out of jail for 8 years. What type of question is that? Yeah, you can't make this shit up. You can't. After 8 years, you asking him how does it feel to be out of a jail cell? Really? He ain't
We got 3 the hard way.
We don't give a damn.
Hassan Campbell, who actually we got to give him his flowers no matter what. He created our sector. No matter what we say.
You already know.
Sorry, people. This is why I try to tell you to anybody watching this, I don't particularly care. But just know if you classify yourself a part of the dirty section, which Hassan Campbell started, you're basically saying you're from New York.
Sector, the dark side, he created that.
Nah, but see, what niggas got to understand is, though,
Talk to him.
the dirty section...
No. Let me turn this around. So they can see you.
See, what niggas got to understand is that the dirty section elevated, my nigga. It's like I told one of them dudes that was talking about, he finished the dirty section. We ain't going to say your name. But niggas elevated.
The logo. Yo, they don't want this man, the logo of the dirty section. He announced y'all have a real show. No, we can't say it. We can't give that. But he said y'all have a real show coming with real back. right? You know, we with the volume, he's with somebody else. He got real backing. I never seen suicide bombers coming this man's way. It's all 1,000 of them dissing him. Yo, when he was in kindergarten, yo, when he did this, that, he was in jail, he was crying. Yo, they kill it, and he was the king. It's a such thing that when you from the hood don't want to see you go. Like, they don't want you to win. You would be the king of the dirty section, but they don't want to see you elevate. And the guy sound like us now, like he's in the clean section. He's like, yo, man, I'm not going to shout your names out because I'm somebody now, and y'all want me to... Yo, this is crazy. I'm looking at real TV. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. You got to be careful, you know. I commented on one of the dirty ones, and he blew up.
Just listening to him, right? In the words of Harlem Legend, I'ma keep it real. None of you niggas live like me.
If you're wondering, he got some funky music playing. I ain't playing that. Backyard nice though. Listen, man, you got to get a man the credit with. Look what the dirty section did for him. How could you hate on it? I ain't mad at you, brother. Sheesh, salute. Nice size yard.
And you could always tell when a nigga hating when they say, oh, you got the little fish tank. Or, oh, you got the little pond. Nigga, where's yours at? None of you niggas live like me. I got houses in different states. I got businesses. I got bankroll. I got luxury. I got cars. I got toys. None of you niggas live like me. So if he feels like I'm the king of the bums and I live the American dream, what do you think and see, this is the crazy part about it is, if he's looking at me like I'm a bum, because financially, his bank is bigger than mine, my bank is bigger than you niggas. See, what y'all not really reading into is that Fat Joe is telling you in so many ways that he doesn't respect poor people. I'm not poor. I'm a nigga that actually made it financially and lived the American dream. Some of you still living in tenement buildings with fire. You could put the fire, the ladder down the side of your building so the fire department could climb up. You in a tenement building, projects. No disrespect to anybody that still lives beyond the poverty line, because more than 80% of the people in America is under the poverty line. But Fat Joe just told y'all that a nigga that financially made it, I'm the king bum. So all of the rest of you're bums. To hell.
What you think about that? Honestly, if you stuck around this long, first and foremost, give yourself a round of applause. You know why? Because at the end of the day, you didn't have. Appreciate that. Now for my thought. I believe what Zip said was 100% actual fact. Even if you think or know a person is talking about you, nobody else does. Why would you then in turn go on the internet, make a reply, so then people thus knows actual rhetoric was about is now you? Unless you want what? Attention. But in these days, attention is now called something totally different. It's called content. So now instead of a reaction that you would have gotten before, a whole bunch of typing, and now what I'm going to do is make a video. Now we get to the song. He makes a video because obviously, like Zip said, it must have hit him here, which is understandable though, because you got to think about it. Even though Fat Joe said what he said, yeah, we know who he's talking about. Ain't nobody in this section don't know who he was talking about. So he had to reply and make what? Content. But here's the big question. Does it even matter? Let me say that again. Here's the big question. Does it even matter? He's successful now, no matter what you want to say. You've seen his backyard, seen his house, multiple cars, jewelry, little koi pond with the waterfall. Quite nice. In my opinion, you're entitled to your own. But why would a man classify you still as a... You think it's just about money. It's not. You never heard this terminology? It's terminology from the city, of course, New York. Super fly ass nigga. You got a whole bunch of designer clothes on, but the clothes is wearing you. The jewelry is wearing You. It's supposed to be the opposite way around. You are supposed to be wearing the jewelry. You are supposed to be wearing the clothes. Hence, that's why some people know how to take regular, non-designer and look flyer than somebody dripped in heavier. How is that possible, some might say? It's the stature of the person. That's the difference. You think I'm making this up? Okay, fine. I'm trying to learn you. The song did just say one thing. This section most definitely did elevate. YouTube streets and the internet avenue. Dirty section has a whole group of new people here. Mindset totally different, way more sharp than you even know. But like I just said, it's the stature in which a man would call you a bum after you still made it. Keep that in mind. The cars, the jewelry, the clothes, you, my friend, are supposed to wear it and or drive it. And with that, you already know what it is. It's your boy TW. Yes, we are most definitely uncensored. Don't ever play yourself. This is uncensored TV. Excuse me. This is uncensored New York TV.
We call that shit AM radio. Good morning, Vietnam. Gunshot.
Bang, bang, you're dead.
Checkmate, motherfucker. Ah!